Hey, good afternoon, New Hampshire and all the surrounding area. Hey, I am here with a little fun today. Want to have fun today, Dave?
Why not?
You know,
Sounds good to me.
I'm not. My friend Liz, who's supposed to be here, and I think she'll be here. She's never on
Hopefully.
time, but
Right.
this is one of the reasons why I'm wearing this wig. And she said she didn't believe it, and she dared me to wear it. So here it
Good.
is, folks. Until she gets on, but it is definitely different.
It
But
is. Hey,
after the news I got today, I gotta be upbeat.
that's
I
right.
cannot allow these doctors to tell me this, and that without having a positive energy, you know. So I'm
Exactly.
not going to let them win.
No, you can't let them
No,
win.
no, sure can't. And that's the good thing about it. They got to come in. So Dave, how have you been?
I've been very well for the past couple of weeks. I got a new job.
And you like it?
I do. I like it. So,
Is it part time or full time?
it's part time. It's what when they hired me 2 shifts a week, but I've done 3 shifts a week, which is fine with me, because one shift was like 5 hours. So
If they want to meet you, can they meet you at the bar?
no, they can't because it's private. You have to be a
they can-
member.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you
So-
can't just sign that. Maybe. But anyways, okay, that's cool.
Right? Yeah, they have to be a
And you're
member.
better
So.
off. Yeah, I don't recommend reading while you're doing work, bartender jobs, or whatever job. Any
No,
job
it's
that you're
bartending, but no. But when I was bartending at the Lexington Elks, I used to take tarot cards because you could do that
Yeah.
while you're giving the reading. If you got interrupted, the cards are there.
Yeah.
But I never did like psychic readings or mediumship
No.
because you know what it's like once
yeah.
you break the
and when they know,
connection.
especially, when I was working in nursing and they knew what I did, then they want to, come and get a reading or whatever, and you can't allow that to interfere in your job site.
Exactly.
Are they
It's
out there? Nobody there yet, Scott? No. Okay. I think she'll be here. You can call her if you want.
Well, I texted her, so
We'll wait for our famous Liz to come in, spiritual Liz. I think she'll make it because she just said she was so excited.
just so everyone knows, I just got a text looking for parking now.
Oh, okay, so she's here.
She'll
Okay.
be.
See, with my handicap ticket, it helps, doesn't it?
You're not kidding. It
Yeah,
does because for any spot you see,
Yeah.
you could.
And there are so many people that are not handicapped that will take the handicap
They do.
and a $200 or $300 fine.
That's
But then
rea-
a lot of people don't pay the attention to the cops don't really look at it that much.
some of them don't. I know because I've seen violators and the cops. It's
Yeah.
they might have met their quota, so
Yeah.
then they're not.
Well, I see
concerned.
people going up and down on the street. They park on the wrong side of the road. There are people that have motorcycles with no number plates on them, and the cop pays no attention to it.
Wow,
Well, they don't want to work.
motorcycles with no plates. Wow,
Yeah, dirt bikes.
I'm
and all
surprised they don't get stopped. While
that. If it was
they're
in
driving.
Laconia, believe me, they would. And they park on any side of the street they want.
Really? I'm going to go. I've never been to Bike Week, but now that I live in New Hampshire, this year I'm going to. Well,
It's fun.
is it? Yeah, I've never been, so I'm looking
I worked
forward to it.
one year. I worked there. I remember going in, but I don't remember coming out. I was one of the ushers. Directing where to park the cars and make sure.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But you got towards the end there. Well, those alcoholic beverages and that cigarette was getting in the way. So.
Well, I'd indulge. Hey.
Yeah. Well, you're
Especially-
not supposed to. You're working.
Right, I know, but especially up there, I'm sure they were very free flowing.
Oh, absolutely. Some of the horror things I saw a lady with her stomach all burned and a knife because she was going after one of the gang members' boyfriends, and his girlfriend and her friends caught her. She came right back again.
Wow.
Some of them and some of the things I've seen going on in there, you could write a book about.
Now, how many like bikers would you say go there?
Close to 260,000.
Come on.
It's a big. I don't know if it's that much now, because Motorcycle Weekend was always really, really big.
Because I've only been there since I've lived here. I think I've driven up there 2 times. It doesn't look big enough to hold that many
Oh,
people.
believe me, 'cause they got property all around.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a big. If they pack in the people, that, and like at the Weirs, where
Yeah.
this one guy says that the motorcycle weekend will pay all the bills, and the rest of the money they make is like gravy.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I did some readings up there one year, and I made a bundle.
Oh, did you?
But now you got to have a permit and all that stuff,
Yeah. They
because
take-
they're going to want their share.
Right, exactly. You know, they know how to take all the fun away. No matter where you go,
Yeah.
government takes the fun out.
Yeah. And, I've been there. It's not a thrill for me anymore. People used to set out when I was in Lakeport and they would set out on the lawn watching the motorcycles go by.
Mhm.
They would also had these girls lift up their tops. Now they abandoned all of that. They took a lot of the fun away.
Wow, yeah.
They really had. People would enjoy, sitting there. People had signs, show your breast or whatever, and the girls would do it or whatever. And now, because some of the old fogies there, people don't need to let loose and live.
That's right. The last time I seen that was, I can't remember how many years ago, but at a Motley Crue concert.
Yeah.
They have the camera on the stage. I forget whatever they call it. But, and they'd stop on the females, and you're in the arena there, and that's the thing. They lift their...
Yeah. And
Show
today,
everybody
now,
their
if they
titties.
do, they're going to be charged with sexual involvement or harassment.
Oh, they're going
or
to have to
whatever.
go on the sex register list,
Oh,
right?
yeah. A guy I know is on the sex register.
For having fun, you go
Yeah.
on the...
Well, a guy was peeing outside of the woods, and they arrested for indecent exposure. So now he's on the...
The sex
Sex crime,
register,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
They've gone overboard.
They
A
have.
grandmother can't kiss her grandchild without be considered sexual assault. So
I know,
does
it's
that mean?
unbelievable.
Does that mean they're going to go on the sex list too?
I know.
Probably.
It's ridiculous.
And the things that they call now, and they don't want to call them parents anymore.
That does... I got it...
Birthing.
That wig looks... I think it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
Right.
Doing it for...
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. What do you think, folks? If you like it, give me a call. If you don't, give me a call one way or the other. I just feel like I needed to uplink after the phone call I got today.
I don't blame you.
So you got to be happy, be smiling, even though it may not be real inside. You may be crying inside. It's still going to be positive.
But it helps.
Oh, yeah.
It helps.
Yep. And I think the hardest part is when you tell someone, like, I tell my son he has a 50% chance of having cancer like I have. That was the hardest part in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's going to have it, but I let him be aware of it. I wasn't going to, but then, he would have got it out of me anyway. And I'm all excited. This weekend day, my son and I are getting together. We're going to do safety. We're going to wear a mask and, separate enough, and we're going to have a cookout.
All
So,
right.
so I'm excited about that, because it's been over a year and a half since we've had a cookout together.
Wow.
And you miss those things.
You do.
You really do, And, but, Jim, I love you nicely if you're watching this show, but I'm not going to have you back on for a while. I can't have these explosions. I won't have back on with you.
That's for sure.
Yeah, 'cause we need to keep
Yeah.
peace and harmony.
Yeah, I see more trouble in the Middle East here because I see a big fighter jet right here.
Oh, in your crystal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see where
Yeah.
Biden spent $370 million to Iran?
And 250 million to Hamas. I mean, that's just like your next door neighbor says they want to burn your house down with you in it, and you go, all right, here's $100,000. Make sure you do it. I don't get it.
I don't either. I that's what I don't get about the people. Had they really lost their way in this country? Had they really lost the sight of the higher power?
Well, I think they have. Unfortunately, they watched They believe anything they hear on CNN or MSLSD.
Come on in. Okay. Dave, want to grab that other chair for him?
Oh,
And then
sure.
I'm going to have, where is he? Walk right over here, young man.
Right here. How are you?
Yeah, probably that other chair would be better for him. Did your son come with you? Hi.
He's in
Yeah,
the
don't be shy.
living room.
You lost weight.
Oh my! I didn't mean to, but I guess it's
That's
a good
all right,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, hey!
I love you. Oh my god!
And we shouldn't lose it. We shouldn't lose it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hi, young man.
Right?
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Norm.
I'm Christian. Nice to meet
What's
you.
your name?
Christian.
Christian?
Yeah.
Christian,
Hallelujah.
this is Norm, this is
Hallelujah.
Right.
Do they
love
say
how they-
hallelujah? See, I told
What
you
is
I
with
was.
this?
You don't remember challenging me?
Oh my god! Yes, that's what I was
She
gonna wear.
challenged
I
me
have
to
no
wear
idea.
this wig.
Last time she was on,
Yes.
she must have forgot.
Yeah. Well, it's typical woman, right? They don't remember
Typical
unless it's in
women.
their favor.
Yes,
You know.
right?
Yeah.
Unless
But,
it's making my life easier.
Now I can take it off.
Right.
Promise
so-
fulfilled, right?
Yeah, that's right. See,
love
I
that.
knew you. We both said you wouldn't remember.
Of course I would. And my brain had these last couple weeks, as David can attest, have been one roadblock after another.
It's been that
and
rough here too. You know, I think a lot had to do with the air and the pollen in the air, and,
Yes.
and all
Well, there's been a
all
lot
the
of-
Democrats poisoning us.
No, you know what it is? And David tells me all the time, stop resisting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Oh,
exactly-
you resist a lot.
Me?
You're
She
the-
does.
He
She
does. He does.
I
too.
hear his voice all the time. Stop resisting. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
But he does too.
Because we don't practice what we preach sometimes. What is it? Oh,
Right.
I'll put it right here.
We.
Right? We don't practice what we preach. That's why he keeps me on track.
Now,
And-
one of the things that we, as spiritual readers, are that we have to practice what we tell other people.
Yes.
Right.
We're good at giving advice to other people.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? It's like I resist. I don't do it consciously,
Right.
but
From me.
she does it consciously.
I beg to differ with you,
Come on.
David.
Well-
You think so?
You said to me the
Absolutely.
last time, you're like, you kind of like the chaos. And that resonated with me. And I'm
And you
like,
do.
oh my God, maybe I do. And I don't
do.
want this chaos anymore.
Oh,
I
you're
need
never
to-
going to get rid of it.
Don't tell me
That's
that.
part of you.
No, I don't want it.
Too bad.
I want an easy peasy road, right?
It's never going to be. You want to introduce yourself?
I am Liz Santana, Mystic Moon Medium, back again. Now that, restrictions are lifted a little bit more, I am back in business. I'm doing in-person readings again. So. I'm
And
happy
who is
to be
this
here.
gentleman here?
This is my friend Christian.
He's hot looking.
Hey, stop.
Oh, we got him
You
blushing.
have. I gotta keep everybody in the straight and narrow here.
You have a good sense of humor, right?
So
Yeah,
this is
I
my
do.
good friend, and I'll let
I
him
don't get
introduce
offended
himself.
easily.
Okay, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Christian Ortega. My rap name, I go by Caesar, King Caesar, and I've been rapping for about like 2-3 years. And I haven't really done anything.
You ready to get going with it right
yeah,
now?
I'm ready to start really
Right
getting
now?
going with it.
You
Oh,
got-
like right now?
Right now.
I don't know about right now,
Oh, you can,
but
go ahead. Go for it.
I was looking forward to you doing it to come on when people come on.
Yeah.
You don't need
Cutting
the
him off
music,
the
do you?
Huh?
You don't need music, right?
Sometimes.
Let's hear you
I
go.
feel like I gotta feel it.
Yeah, but let's hear it.
Yeah, but let's hear it.
I want to believe you're a rapper.
You want me to like sing what
Yeah.
I had?
Whatever you want, sing what comes from your heart.
Or he can just do like a couple lyrics, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
he
a little
can
bit. Then
ease
we'll go.
into it.
You're going to be doing it off and on for the show.
Oh yeah,
On the
that's a
show.
better.
It's a 2-hour show.
Oh my! Every
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I
we're
mean,
gonna
I
set
had
a
a
timer.
link. I was wondering if you
Yeah, I
wanted to
have-
show that.
You know what?
A link.
A link to a song.
Sure.
that I
Tell
just
people what
dropped.
your link is.
I have a link. It's for SoundCloud, and I just dropped a song called Superstar, and
Yeah.
it was dropped on the 14th.
Okay.
And
Send it, send it to
so
my-
far I've been trying to really work on that
Oh, that's good.
And-
If you want, you can ask.
that song.
How about a little taste of the song that you just
You can't
dropped?
tell them. Trouble.
You want me to sing it right now?
Sure, why not?
Alright, it goes. Say you my homie, that's that in my back, ayy. and I ain't react, so you went and show me I gotta stay strapped, ayy. Glock in my lap, don't act like you know me, cause you know it's cap, ayy. That was an act, don't care if I'm lonely, I'm back in my bag, ayy. Back in my bag, gotta climb to the top, show 'em who you are, bitch, I make bank like a superstar. Just wanna ride in the newest cars, look back at, and I don't wanna swear on the show, but
No, swear, I'll get kicked off.
All right.
yeah.
But you can't swear. No,
How
we get
easy
cut
was that, right?
Yeah.
That was
That was
awesome. I love
And with
it.
a little
Holy
bit of
gee,
auto
bless
tune
it's
and stuff,
easy.
it sounds better.
Yeah, no, but it was straight from your
Good.
heart,
Great
your voice, so
job.
that was perfect.
What if the three of us do a reading on you? What would you say?
I'm done.
Well, I hope he's here.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, maybe we're talking to a spirit.
let's call them in.
Yeah, we'll call the spirit in.
We'll call the
You
spirit.
also are very spiritual, you know.
I look very spiritual.
You sure are. You have a lot of spiritual energy. This is
Love it.
you're writing. You write your own lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the word right.
I
Yeah, oh my God, I'm getting intelligent.
I love this. He's
But
very
you-
talented.
you-
There's-
you-
yeah.
This is your music, and your writing, your lyric is your psychic ability. You're writing what other people cannot write or cannot hear. Okay, only you hear, and that's like when an artist doing artwork. They we don't see their artwork, but they do. You do a lot of your work at night. You're writing.
Yeah, actually, I used to. It's like honestly, there was a lot of nights around like midnight to 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, where I'd just be doing all the writing and stuff. I started trying to do it more during the day, but like my best stuff has always came at like midnight.
After a
to,
little
like,
homemade cigarette.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We don't want this on record.
I never, I don't deny it.
She's underage.
Because I've had, my surgery and all that stuff, and the pot helps me kill the pain. It really does. When
He's under 21.
he's under 21, I don't care. Shoot.
I'm sorry.
How old are
Is
you?
she the
Hands
influence?
up.
Is she the
19?
influence?
Yeah.
You had a terrific future ahead. I don't even need these. But your future is wide open. Your biggest problem is you're afraid of failure. When I had to Christian, right?
Christian.
Hey, I got his name right. 2 times in a row.
Look at that. You are.
What'd you do to your hair? I love
I
that.
cut it all off. No, finish up with him. We'll go back to
looks
that
good.
here.
Well, I have to do that too.
I know.
But I'm all over the. But there's no such thing as failure. There really isn't. None of. The only way that it's called failure is if we say, "Oh, poor me, I can't get up and do it anymore. I'm done, and I'm going to throw in the towel. My girlfriend doesn't love me anymore." You know what?
I am.
The word is, that's up to you. Okay? You can pick yourself up by your underwear string there and move on forward, or you can sit there and say, "Oh, I can never do it." I do see you doing an awful lot of traveling. You like to travel?
Yeah.
Is that for his business? For his career, music
Both,
career?
yeah, both. Both, okay. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
You have a child?
No.
I
I'm only 19.
don't care. Hey, I know.
I was a
enough.
mom at 19, so.
My sister was 15.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That's when the old days, you know. When
Yeah,
back
you
when-
had to have a string of
yeah.
kids anyway. At
But
that point.
you have to be very careful not getting, because you're very, shall we say, interesting. Okay, the lady that you were with really loves you. The problem is she idolizes you.
So there has to be a balance.
Yeah, you both have to learn to balance it. Stop controlling her.
Yikes.
I don't think I do too much control.
Oh,
Skeletons in the closet are coming.
if you don't behave, I'm going to lock you in the closet and throw away that key. Do you hear me
Yes.
now?
Right.
But actually, you're pretty intelligent, but you're an old soul. You've been here before. You've always been in the music field, even way back when they played the guitar and stuff. You've always been inclined to do music. That's your outlet. That's your relief. Don't ever let anybody take it away from you. And mainly, don't take it away from yourself.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Stop beating yourself up.
Yeah. I feel like I do that a lot because, like, I write every single day, and, like, there's a lot of songs that, like, people tell me are good, and I'm just like, no. Like, I don't want to drop that. I don't think that's good enough. And, like,
You're gonna know
there's, like,
when
a
you're
bunch
good.
of those that are, like, I'm like, nope, not good enough. Another
Love
one.
that. I love
That's
that.
called not accepting your talent.
Well, no, he means when other people tell him,
Right, that's what I'm
drop
saying.
this, and he's like, I don't think so, because he needs to feel it. Once he feels that this is
I
a
just-
good
yeah.
work,
He will
then
never
I'll drop that.
It can be dropped right in front of him, and he still isn't going to feel it because he's still not going to think he's good enough.
Yeah, well, he's got to feel it
Yeah,
from
sometimes
himself,
it-
and you
it'd
can't
be
miss
like
that.
that.
No.
You won't.
Yeah.
Spirit will not let you miss that opportunity. When it's time to, this is the song that I'm going to drop now. You will feel it, and there's no mistaking that. Like, you can't. Spirit's not going to tell you, and then you're like, oh, I missed it. No.
One
it'll
thing
be
the Spirit
clear.
will never take it away from you unless you deserve it.
Ah, yes.
It will reward you for doing great and sticking with your word. But be very careful that you don't promote violence.
Yeah, I don't think I do in any of my
And
songs
this is
at all.
this is what my message is telling
Yeah.
me, to tell you to be very careful, not promote violence, and not promote political warfare.
Yes.
Right from your heart
divide.
of love and understanding and peace. Even when you're poking somebody in the eye, you know, you can
Yeah.
make, it might be a reason. No, I'm only kidding. You know,
Like, you had something in your eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you're also a very picky eater, aren't you?
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, I don't really. I hate vegetables. If there's like you know, in like say Chinese food, they have like
Yeah.
the carrots and stuff. Never
Oh,
eat the
yeah.
carrots. I always put it to the side and all that.
I won't
Picking
even
them
have, when I go out to dinner, Dave can tell you, when I go out to a restaurant or at home, I have to have everything on separate plates.
So they don't touch.
Oh, they do not touch.
But they all touch when they're in your belly.
That's
You know that, right? You can't see it, so it doesn't matter,
That's
right?
right.
I love
And you
that.
know what? Most restaurants, and they were good about it at Applebee's. And one time
yeah.
and then one time you and I went there. Then one time you and I went there, and that woman carried an attitude.
Did she ever?
And then they got her as a customer.
I got her as a lift.
Shut up.
She didn't
No.
remember me. She didn't remember me. I was she was totally opposite. She gave me a cash tip. I was
Get
shocked.
out of here. And the whole time you're thinking, oh, I remember you.
And you bet I was.
And she was so rude to me.
Rude wasn't the word.
I
Rude
didn't even
was
leave her a
not the
penny.
word.
One thing about you, are you working now?
I do DoorDash like here and there.
Oh, DoorDash.
Yeah,
They keep you busy?
sometimes. Yeah.
Pretty expensive with DoorDash.
Yeah.
It's almost as much as buying a meal.
I know.
You know, so,
I know.
but
But the
so-
price of convenience, right?
yeah,
because
but you know, I'm too
heading
cheap
slow.
to do that.
That's good.
You know, I count my money this way, and I cry this way. Don't you?
Yeah. It's
'Cause
like
I can tell you don't like spending money
that.
either.
Oh, I'm very cheap. Everyone knows that.
Or
Very-
frugal.
No, frugal.
Frugal.
What does that mean?
Not
That you're
cheap.
savvy.
Cheap in a nice
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you wanna know where every penny goes.
Yeah. Every penny counts.
penny
That's,
counts,
that's
okay.
how I treat my.
But I too see a song that you're going to be writing about, and it looks like you're writing about your mother.
Right now.
Yeah, that you're going to be writing soon. Are you in good terms with your mother?
Yeah, I am.
She just shakes her head and wonders when you're going to be successful.
Aw.
Your mother has a lot of patience with you, does she not?
Yeah, I do a lot. Like I be like partying, loud music. It's because when I make my music too, it's like I gotta have it loud just like to hear it right. And like I have big speakers at home, and I be playing it at like midnight and stuff. It wakes her up sometimes, but
'Cause
Boy, you would be
feel
getting a
but I need to
shotgun.
feel my music. That's why I do it. Like I want.
You'd be bending over and I'd have a shotgun right up your hiney, honey. Yeah. And at my age, I need my beauty sleep. I need a lot of it, you know.
That's
But,
important. Self-care.
Yeah, but I do see you going over to the other countries with your music. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to be a success overnight, okay? You got to get yourself known. And in Massachusetts, if you want to get known, you got to get an agent. And my son used to play in Mass. He had to get an agent to play, and he had his own band.
Do you
And-
have an agent?
No.
But
Isn't it like really expensive? right
they
now?
get like I think 10% or whatever.
Or whatever
what
I
you
make. Yeah.
But their job is to make you the money, to get you the money. Their job is to book you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to work hard to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
get
so
you
that they make their
so
money.
they make money, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The young lady that you're with, is she younger than you?
She's like a month older than me.
Month older? Oh, so she's a cougar, huh?
Oh my God.
But she's a very good girl. You gotta stop trying to be jealous of her. It's not gonna do you any good because you're gonna lose her.
Okay.
She's not gonna cheat on you.
All right.
But what about from the other position?
If
Does
he-
she feel that on his, like, that
Yeah.
he's going to cheat on? So maybe
Yeah.
that's where that is projected,
Because
right?
he will.
Aye, Christian, tisk tisk.
I don't think I would do that.
Okay. If anybody was gonna cheat, it would be you.
Out of us two?
Aw. So that should give you some comfort knowing that it's not going to be her. You
She
have
loves you.
the control. You
The
make the
trouble
decision
is
if
she
you're
wants
gonna
a
or not.
child right away.
I could see that.
I don't
Maybe.
think either one of you are ready to have a child.
No, definitely not.
Dave, can you
Especially
try to
with the
push
career
with him
going
for a
on.
minute?
Yeah.
Sure can.
I'm going to have you come over here, Kristen. We're all going to take through a reading on you.
Musical chair. Wow. This one's like,
Well, that's because you got his. The other chair over there, David. The other chair's over
yeah,
there.
that's, I'm going to grab the other
Yeah.
one.
Shuffle these up for me.
Wow.
Then I knew we were going to have fun.
I know, we
We're
always
gonna
do.
show, we're going to show these damn Biden things how much fun can be.
Yes.
That's
Being Trump followers.
that's right.
Yes. Yes, sir. I'm
Trump all the
in.
way.
He's my president.
See that? Right here.
How about pro-American all the way?
Yeah.
Like that. Pro America. Let's take care of us, our family first.
Folks, you know.
But let's not talk about politics.
No.
Carry on with what you.
Well, I got to finish what I got to say first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Folks, you know, if you love your country, get rid of all the politicians in there.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, a zebra, or a monkey, or whatever.
Yeah.
Get rid of them all and start fighting back for our country.
Yeah.
Respect yourself enough so that we can respect this country.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Actually, his
Direction.
girlfriend is very intelligent, isn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
And she's got a lot of ambition.
Yeah.
I actually, is she in college?
Yeah. She went to Rhode Island and then she's switching back and forth from college.
She's undecided what she wants to do with her future.
She hasn't yet, no.
No. Well, I'll tell you, she likes to slap you, you know what, here. But anyway, to make you listen.
Oh my God.
Take out 5 cards and don't look at them. Well, this could be an X-rated show by the time we get done, but that's all right.
That's how we like it. Keep
Yep.
it interesting, right?
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to have you, after you get them, I'm going to bring them over here. Growing up as a child, you know what it's like. You've always been a loner, haven't you? You haven't always had a whole lot, so-called whole lot of friends.
Yeah.
And a lot of your so-called friends have betrayed you.
Sort of sometimes, yeah.
But you also are a good storyteller. If you want to get your way out of a situation, and that may be your fault, if people out there, you listening to what I'm saying? You know how to bluff your way out.
I've gotten myself out of some situations.
There are a couple of things that, by honesty, I'm not going to say what they are, that could have put you in jail for a while. But your guilt is the best part of it, because you were able to finagle your way out. Your mother is your biggest supporter, is she not?
Yeah.
She gets frustrated with you because she thinks you should be 8 to 5 and maybe in music, or 9, or 7 to 3, getting your hands dirty or whatever, She loves you, but she doesn't understand what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a good way to put it, actually.
You have a brother too?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you two are different at night and day, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is he older than you are?
Yeah, he is.
He's also a hard worker, huh?
Yeah, he's working in Boston right now as a stockbroker.
Yeah, he's going to be rich.
Yeah, he's already making I think he's about to be making over $100K a year.
That actually isn't a whole lot of money today. It's
Yeah,
good
it's
money.
not-
I'd like
yeah,
to
it
make
is
it.
good
Don't get
money,
me
yeah.
wrong.
A lot more than I'm making.
We're in the wrong. When
We
people,
are in the wrong. I always wonder.
when people say, I hear all these readers or these take classes, but I can go right back to the story. When people say, oh, you're going to make a lot of money, like with Reiki Energy, or that when I became a hairstylist, I was going to make a lot of money. I'm still waiting for all that money I was going to make, right?
Well, we get it in other ways. We get that abundance in other.
Well, that's it. I was going to say,
right?
see, over the years, you realize that, you don't really need all that money.
Well, I do.
To feel.
You triple wheel, you.
That's right. And I have an expensive taste.
I know. We could tell by that wig.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
I loved it. Sunburst.
Oh my God. We should all wear wigs next time.
Well, Halloween, I'll have you and Dave come on. And you can come on, too.
All right, yeah. Let's do it. I have fairy wings I'm going to wear. So we'll do it.
You're very vulnerable, especially to young women who bat their eyes at you. Okay, but you're very vulnerable. Be very careful of people telling you stories that are not true, especially when it comes to your girlfriend. Okay?
Oh.
Because there are some people that are jealous of the relationship that you have with this girl. You two been together a year?
Yeah, a year and a half.
He's good.
And I'm amazed that she hasn't pregnant yet.
No, she's not pregnant.
The chocolate, oh my goodness.
I see a baby aura.
You see a baby?
The baby aura, yeah. Do you see one?
Yeah. And it's scary.
It's up to you, yeah. I mean, but it's up to you to be. Everything is preventable.
Yeah.
People don't realize there's nothing ever concrete. Unless David and I tell people off at the restaurant.
Oh my God, you two together at a restaurant.
Oh, we had fun, don't we, Dave?
Yeah, we do.
You should have heard him tell the people to go to Corral off the other day.
Stop.
Huh? He didn't get a percent discount. The senior citizen discount.
They didn't give it to you?
No.
So he had to yell at him.
Right. And then the guy says, they're right. He said, well, I didn't know. You didn't say anything. It's like,
Yeah, he did.
do I look like I'm
15?
right? I know.
That, I just said about your vulnerability. You're very vulnerable to other people's stories. Stop giving your money away. Keep it for you and your girlfriend. Do you live at home with your mom?
Yeah.
Your mother likes your girlfriend, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
But you're still her baby boy.
Yeah.
And whoever marries you has got to realize that money will always be the boss.
Yep. She always wants me to be the one working, making money, just never bad.
Mommy is not going to find, no girl is ever going to be enough for her baby boy. Okay. And actually, your mother did a pretty good job. Is there just two of you?
Yeah.
Your mother did an excellent job at raising you two.
Yeah, I think she did too.
I don't see you as a drug addict.
Mm.
I'm not saying you don't smoke a homemade cigarette occasionally,
Homemade cigarette.
But I don't see you doing heavy drugs.
No.
I don't see you as a dealer. You're more concentrating on being successful with your music. And that's what makes you successful. But you got to look in the mirror. Christian, right?
Christian, yeah.
And look at the mirror and say, good morning, Christian. I am beautiful inside. I am beautiful outside. You got to do it naked. No, because when you don't, because when you wear your clothes, you're actually hiding your beauty.
Yeah.
I can see that.
When you let it all hang out in the wind or not, that's up to you. But or when your girlfriend or whatever. But when you start looking and saying, "I am beautiful inside. I am beautiful outside," and I love me for who I am, not what I am. That's a difference. And I will and say, "I am a winner today." And you're a winner every day. There's no such thing as failure, as I said before. You didn't do too well in school, did you? You had a hard time. I'm not saying you flunked out or anything like that, but you had a hard time concentrating because your mind was always wandering.
Yeah, in high school. In college, I kind of got it together, but in high school, never. No.
No one would take the time to listen to you. Nor would you take the time to listen to the teachers. You have a chip on your shoulder, and that chip is okay. You need to have that for confidence to allow yourself to be successful. Even though you and your brother have a disagreement on it, he thinks that you should be more of a 9-to-5 type person, but he respects what you want to do.
Yeah, he helps me promote my music too.
Yeah.
He likes it too.
You're doing something that he would like to do, but money is very important to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's smart with his stuff too, because like he has that job also, and he likes to invest in things, and so he wants to make millions.
Oh, he's going to be a millionaire before he's 40.
Yeah, I think so too. I believe in him.
And he's going to take very good care of your mama.
Yeah, he'd still text her like here and there, like pretty much every day. So
that is so awesome. When parents get along with their children get along with their parents. To me, that's the biggest thing in the world. You know, but when two brothers yell on my TV show, that's not so cool.
You had that happen?
What? It really wasn't me. It was my brother exploded at me.
Stop. The one that I talked to years
Jim?
ago? Was that your brother that I talked to when we were doing practice mediumships years ago?
No.
Maybe that wasn't your brother.
I don't think so.
No.
You and your brother were yelling on TV?
No, he was. I thought I was calm. He was.
I was only gone 2 minutes to the bathroom.
See what you did?
Yeah.
You
They
disappeared.
came in there blowing all up.
You should have heard him. Go. Wow. I was embarrassed. And I even told him, I said, remember where you are.
Oh my God.
And then he apologized for his behavior.
That's what makes the show interesting. Don't you agree? Because people are going to watch.
It was like 3 minutes of Jerry Springer.
I thought they were going to physically attack each other. I was going to say, oh my God, here we go. But anyway.
Oh my God.
I was sitting there. He was sitting there where you are.
Good thing you guys were not next to each other, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, creativity. Your music is your creativity. Your music is your psychic ability. You're also an artist, right?
Yeah.
You can draw paintings, and then again, that is also your psychic ability. Even though your music sounds kind of weird, and it's not what someone at my age would probably understand or whatever, but you know what? I truly respect what you're doing. And because I remember my mom used to say to me, that music you guys like today, that was like Buddy Holly.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. You know. So, and instead of that, you know, every generation. But I don't see you promoting violence.
No, I don't think I have in any of my songs.
No.
And that's what drew me to him. When I first heard a clip of his music, I felt that it was different because it wasn't promoting gangs or divide or violence or anything like that. He was speaking from the heart.
You were singing about love in a different and unusual way.
Yeah.
Don't be at all surprised if you go into a spiritual singing. In other words, I think you've heard me sing the spiritual. I do spiritual singing a lot of times, and it may sound weird to a lot of people, but to me, but then what I do is my spirit will translate it back for me. And I also will tell you this, you don't be afraid to meditate when you're in the shower. Okay? Meditating is so important. Stop being lazy and walk more.
Can't get more direct than that.
Yeah.
This is your grandmother talking to you now.
Oh.
You knew your grandmother on your mother's side, and she passed?
Yeah, she died before I was born.
You know, she knows you. See, what people don't understand is that we don't know the parent that's alive, but they know us. Don't you agree?
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
And that's what it's all about. They watch over you. You got to remember this: you picked your mother and you picked your father. We all pick our parents, whether we like it. Oh my God, what did I get into? You know,
Yeah.
I got pregnant before I even knew it. Look, you know,
Yes.
you know. Now, do you have a communication with your dad?
No.
Okay. That's his loss.
Yeah, I say that too.
It is, because, you know, unfortunately, I didn't know my dad that well. But we've come to terms with it. And I actually, one day I was writing on my Facebook, and the message came right through, loud and clear, and it came through. And in our own way, we'll always love them. Yeah. Okay? We will all, because they're the ones that help give us life. And I would like you to write a song about your dad.
Like in a good way?
Please. Well, it could start out badly, but I would actually like you to write it in a good way, so that way you don't hold yourself back. If we hold ourselves back because we are angry at someone, you have a lot of anger issues. You're like a volcano ready to explode.
Sometimes, here and there. I feel like I control it sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There are times when you're not going to be able to control it.
Yeah, there's been times.
And you don't want to hurt your lonely girlfriend. I see you together for years. Trust.
Aww.
I don't see a marriage when I see living together. You're nowhere near ready to ever get married. But I also want you to know that you're going to be a good dad. You're going to make up for what you didn't have as a child. Okay, so I want you to know that, you know.
That's always been a goal for me too. Is to be.
You play the piano?
Yeah.
No, but I did want to learn how to make beats with pianos and like guitar.
You need to get one. You play guitar too?
No, I want to learn how
You
to
have
use
to write it.
too.
Want to learn and learning are two different things.
Yeah.
Stop procrastinating.
Yeah, I do that a lot too.
Oh, I wrote my first chapter in my book.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta read
yeah.
back it. You know, but thought you're an old soul, like I said before. You actually were one of the slave owners.
Yikes.
You were in Africa after you sold all. This is why today you're making amends for what you did in the past. I wish there were ways I could prove all this stuff to you, because you might have. Sometimes we'll hypnotize you. We'll really get into it, okay? When you're
David's
ready.
a hypnotizer, right?
Yeah, I'm a I know how to hypnotize.
Yeah.
You know how to do it to the past life?
I've never done it, but I'm sure I could.
Yeah, I know.
That'll
It's
be on our
cool.
to-do list.
Yeah, it's interesting to do a past life regression on them. And you have so many spiritual gifts, young man. Will you be rich? Not right away. Will you have the police knocking on your door because somebody's trying to say you're doing something that you're not doing, and you're going to have to prove yourself innocent? And that's the sad part. And it has to do not because of your color or anything like that, because the person that's trying to accuse you of it is someone of the same color that you have. I'm just letting you know. And you and your mom, you own your own. You in an apartment or you in a house?
Yeah, it's like Section 8 housing. It's like a sort of like a condominium.
Can I see you moving to a better neighborhood?
Yeah, that's always been the goal too
Okay.
with the music.
Your mother's a perfectionist, isn't she?
Yeah,
Everything has to be done a certain way.
yeah, that's why she wants me to do the college 9 to 5 like the right way.
She's disappointed that you're not in college. You're not college material right now. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that.
No, I know.
But you know that if you start going to college, that you're going to get bored, you're going to drop out, and then you're going to say, oh, I'm a failure. But no, you're not. When it's time for you to go to college, you'll be very successful. But nowhere near is it time yet. You got probably another 5 to 7 years. Okay, because we got to get that traveling out of your system. And I do see a boy
As a son,
as a son.
I've always wanted a son. So.
You're not, but you're not ready yet.
Yeah, not yet.
You know that, okay?
Yeah.
When the time is right, Spirit knows, right?
Absolutely.
Spirit
Divine
knows
timing.
when it's time for you to have that growth.
Yeah.
You know?
Things have to happen before that baby comes.
Yeah. Boy, you don't like making decisions, do you?
I saw that card. I saw that card. That's like one thing about me.
I saw you
can't
look
make-
away.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Yeah, I can't make decisions for
You
it.
jump-
I always ask all my friends. I'm like, should I this or that?
Now it's time. Ask your angels.
Yeah.
Ask your spirit, your grandfather. You got to stop asking your friends, because they're not going to lead you. First of all, they're going to say this, and this, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They're not going to be completely honest with you. Unless you get some people who don't give a crap about what you say and what you do, you know. But I also will tell you that you are a good actor. You really are. And I'm looking at you in an extra in a movie.
Ooh.
Okay? You know, for some reason you're going to fall into the right place at the right time. And I see you being an extra, and they're going to like your attitude, they're going to like the way you present yourself. And I can see you making a couple of movies. Are you ready to move to California?
I think so. I would want to.
You will
yeah.
know when the opportunity is there.
Yeah.
Okay? But the success is up to you. Let go of the anger that you have for your father.
Yeah.
And the reason they will tell you that is because if you don't, then you're not going to grow. Because your father isn't, your father's winning. Okay? Whoever we are angry at always wins. And they probably don't even realize or know why that you're angry at them, And sometime when I'll have you give me a call, we'll do a more in-depth private reading, because there's some things I don't want to say on the air.
Okay.
Okay. There are some things that we need to keep personal.
Okay.
Okay. Out of respect for you. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care.
Yeah.
But no, out of respect for you, I would never, say things that would embarrass you on the air.
Okay.
One other thing I will tell you is get off your lazy buttocks and start writing the good music.
Yeah.
Learn how to play the notes on the keyboard. Because that's what you're going to do. Just continue doing on the rapping, but do it with love and not with hate.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you. Like you two trade
so
back.
beautiful.
Okay, Liz, your
How
turn
do
to
you
do it.
feel?
Wow.
I feel good.
That's a tough act to follow,
I
Liz.
know, right? We
It's
should have left you for
pretty
last.
thorough.
Seriously.
I know.
Now I'm nervous. This is my first time doing a reading.
I have those same cards. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why I put mine away.
Oh.
I'll let you two swap each other.
So
I'm going to use a different deck that I just recently acquired. And I want to test these out. These are the Angels and Ancestors. Oh, good catch. Angels and Ancestor cards. I just got this deck very recently, and I have just only done a couple of readings, but they seem to be really on point, so I want to give these guys a try. And they have beautiful pictures. So we're going to do
Don't look at the pictures, look at the idea of the energy.
the idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, these were very clear. And I didn't even have to do much to connect with them. They just connected.
I have a deck of cards that's in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, but you feel that energy,
But
right?
yeah,
Because there's no such
right.
thing as language.
No. Scott, you want to check that?
What? Scott? What are we doing?
See it? It's off.
This month is 8 years without a cigarette.
Congratulations!
No, both of us, yes. And
You
I'm not-
too?
Yeah.
That
I
makes
got
sense.
hypnotized sitting right here.
Yeah.
I looked like a baby whale when I was getting hypnotized. My belly was like, I didn't realize how overweight I was.
No.
So I lost all that weight. Now I can say I am gorgeous.
Oh, and perfect timing for summer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you quit?
I get hypnotized. You ready?
David,
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I
need you
quit.
to.
That's how I quit.
I'm gonna need you to do something because this smoking is just not working for
Hyp-
me.
I
hypnotized.
never knew you smoked.
That's why I got bronchitis. It was supposed to be just a cold, and then it turned into like World War III in my immune system.
Wow. How much do you smoke?
Pack a day.
You're
Menthols.
not- Yeah. Ooh.
Fiberglass.
You see what
Nice.
Winston's on
Huh?
Winston
When
on
you
the
inhale,
first,
you can really feel it, I'm sure.
The razor blades.
Winston on the first worst ones to smoke.
What do you mean?
Winston cigarettes, they're made with actually fiberglass.
They're made with what?
Fiberglass filters.
The menthol ones.
No,
No?
the regular Winstons.
I thought
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I smoke menthols.
the current administration banned menthol cigarettes.
They're in the process,
yet.
so now I better hurry up and quit.
Well, you just
Well,
better buy bulk.
In Massachusetts. Yeah, that's true. Don't give me ideas. I'm trying to
Well,
stop.
until that time comes,
But I like the way
you know,
you
you
think.
need.
Yeah, that's like the way he's pushing that on.
He's enabling me. At the same level. No, but you're right.
When you're ready to
Massachusetts, there's
quit.
no menthol cigarettes.
Wow.
See, that's ridiculous.
Well, what's
It
more
is.
ridiculous is the reason for it. As I understand it, it is to keep the younger generation from wanting to vape, which I don't see how menthol cigarettes, have any correlation with all these different flavors and menu of flavors that these kids nowadays have.
I totally agree.
Right? So it just doesn't make sense.
It's more dangerous for the vaping when
Right.
they put in that flavor and junk they put into it.
All kinds of chemicals. People die from vaping.
Right.
Well, you
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it
don't
goes
really
into
hear
your
of it
lungs.
anymore. I don't
No.
know what happened.
It goes into your lungs and it doesn't all empty out.
So it sits there
Yeah.
and boils or whatever,
Yeah,
cooks itself.
Are
in
you
there.
a smoker?
Not cigarettes.
Now we have you on camera.
Don't be embarrassed at what you do, you know. When they're young, I did it way back
They
when
have-
50 years ago.
You can vape weed now,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? They
Yeah.
have whatever.
A lot of people
It's
do
like
that.
the same thing as
Yeah.
the vapes, but it's like with like
It's a
THC.
different high.
Instead
Yeah.
of nicotine, it's
Yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
Right.
But it goes into your lungs and everything
It's a
like
delivery
that.
method.
one
Yeah.
hit, and you can't walk.
Well, I have never had that problem.
No, I'm talking about
strain is
vaping it.
Oh,
vape, try.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like
Go on, don't
it's
think
probably
your
the
lungs
delivery
on the
method,
music,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's heated up, so it goes right into your lungs and
Right.
it shoots all the
You
whatever
know, that's a-
chemicals.
you know,
It does something.
Everything that
I know.
everything that we do, I don't care whether you drink water, I don't care if you're drinking Coca-Cola, I don't care if you're eating ice, whatever you do,
Yeah.
anything that we do to an excess is unhealthy for us.
Absolutely.
Okay, everything. If you, I don't know if you get too much sex though. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out.
No, you could have too
Everybody.
much of that. You could have too much of
Did you
that.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
age.
you
so
could.
I know. Oh my god,
I
I
would
can't believe I'm
agree.
going to say this
it
on
would get
TV.
boring if you. I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. It would get boring. Oh,
Well, I don't
man.
know about
Well,
that.
oh my god, it can go both ways. I know. I've heard of somebody in town that actually died
Yeah. oh,
because
yeah.
it was like very
That's touchy.
exciting.
Yeah.
So like something, a brain vessel popped,
Oh.
and
A long years ago, how many? What's it? One of the Rockefellers.
died.
During.
Oh my god, what a way to go!
There was a woman that.
What a
there
way
was
to go.
There was a man that died that had an explosion, shall we say.
Oh my god.
I know this is, hey, this is no, we're not using foul language like the
No,
other
we're
ones
not.
around.
We're keeping it.
But, you know, one of the things that, you know, they have Almost Sex Anonymous. Just like
Yeah.
they have AA. I wouldn't do one of them one day. I'm sitting there, what the heck am I doing in here? I'm supposed to go into an AA meeting, and I walked into this, and I'm sitting there. Well, I never did that when I was drinking. I
Why are
never,
you
you know.
complaining?
So I said, wait a minute, this isn't for me. And I got up and walked out, you know.
Right, they used sex addicts and all that.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
I know
Yes.
people who used to go.
There is so many,
God.
there are so many different anonymous. A hangnail anonymous. Oh,
Yeah.
I painted my toes a different color.
Really, I
anonymous.
believe it.
So what's the
Everything-
common theme amongst all of these anonymous? Right? They all have a common root issue.
Support each other. Actually, it's all lack of self-esteem.
Thank you.
That's what it was. That's why I love who I
Well,
am.
maybe that's
today.
why I never went to whatever kind of anonymous.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That
Right?
I have.
You know, that's like with me. I call myself the one-breasted wonder because I had to have my breast be my left.
I one breast wonder.
Yeah, well, I only have one
I
breast
love
now.
it.
You know,
Aw.
because they took the cancer out.
Yeah.
And you know, when I use the word wonder, it's because it's a miracle.
Yes. It's a beautiful.
1 out of 8,000 men get cancer in the breast.
And you don't hear about that
No,
very often.
You
no,
don't.
you sure don't. And well, men are prideful. It took me a long time to admit that I had it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my son and daughter-in-law, God, I would have never gone to have it checked.
How are you feeling now?
Great, great. You know, everything I've gone through. Well, I've been diabetic, but I've taken care of that. I was blind for many years. I got my eyesight. Everything that I have gone through has a purpose in life. You agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Every music that you write, there's a purpose for it.
Yeah. Every time I feel like down or happy, it's just always music. It goes back to music, and it's like you get to express yourself through it, and that's what I like to do.
And actually, I would probably, even though I'm not always in favor of music, violence, I don't want you to do that, but I want you to write your anger out in music.
And just don't post it or anything.
No,
Like-
if it makes you feel better, go for it. But if it's personal,
Yeah.
because I think that when you write it out, it's personal, whether it's rap or whether it's I love you truly, and then you go on, and I would encourage you to write it out. Encourage. I said that California
I
encourage.
know. I heard. I was trying to.
But I would
Encourage
encourage you to write it out. And I will tell you that you will feel a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I feel like there's some like bad days where I would do that, and it's just like some angry stuff.
Oh, write
and
it, write it.
And then
And
I
you-
would be like, I can't record this. Like this is
Yeah.
like,
Yes, you can. And you can do it for yourself.
yeah, for myself.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, you know.
Just getting it from inside out on paper.
And you know what the cool part is? Liz as a spiritual reader, me as a spiritual reader, and Dave, we know what you're going to write. We
Yeah.
know if you're writing or not.
Yes.
That's like the kids that wouldn't go to school that lived Maloney in a different apartment building. Beautiful children, but they just would not go to school. And I said, I know when you don't go to school. You too? I said, oh yeah. I said, I know when you're supposed to be doing better and you're not doing better. You too? I go, yeah. And you know what? He graduated from college, on the dean's list because his mother said because he didn't know if I really was going to check on him or not.
Yeah.
And always remember this, folks. Liz is a great reader, Dave's a great reader, but there's always some up there who could be better than we are.
Yes.
I mean, we're on top of the game.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're learning every day.
Every day. Like I just said to Dave, I'm like, that's going to be on our to-do list because we never stop learning. And we don't ever find ourselves that this is it. No, we have to keep going and learning more.
And if you think you know it all, that's like with your rap music. If we think we know it all, we know nothing.
That's right.
Time for a song.
What? Like?
Yes, you're up.
Oh, wow. I don't have any more right now.
What you do?
Another lyric. Maybe your first song.
My first song, like ever.
Yeah, like a little.
First song ever. That was
bring the mic up closer to you.
All right. I didn't really like. It might be a little bad because it was my first song ever, but like
it's
had me start into it.
It's perfect because it's your first song ever.
It was like time to make some money moves. Everyone else, get it for yourself. Gotta get it, all the wealth. Time to make some money, and then it's like that. But like it keeps going like that, and there's like a lot of swears, so I can't keep going.
We don't want
with
to do
that.
the swears.
Yeah.
No. But because you're gonna come on again, right?
Yeah, I'll come on again.
Good. See, it's not that bad. You were scared. She was too when she came on.
Oh yeah, I told him. I was like, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, I remember my first time.
Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's all new.
Of course,
Right, you don't know what's what
The
to
first time I ever did it, 20 years ago, I was terrified. What I wore, and the lady that came on with me, the colors clashed so bad. She had bright red lipstick on and a bright red outfit on, and I had, I think, a blue shirt, and nothing matched.
Oh my God.
And then I had another lady that came on, and she sat there.
No.
I don't know. Oh my God. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. 21 years later, I'm still doing it. I love it. I love what I do. That's like you're going to love what you do in the music writing. No, depend on your music as a sole income. You need to work. Like when Dave works as a bartender, you work in a job, and I work in. When we depend on just doing spiritual reading, we're going to be running around with raggy, holy old pants and hope we can live in a nice apartment or whatever. Because people think that what we do, they can make it overnight. And the ones that are not sitting there aren't any on there, because there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the ones who make a lot of money are the ones that fail.
Because of that balance, right?
They lose that balance.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have to learn how to balance everything. Oh, I had it all at one time, or at least I thought I had it all. I was a superstar. I would not even sit and read with the other readers. I had to read by myself.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And I was the grand. I was expensive. I thought it was another John Edwards. Then I see John Edwards went down the tubes.
Yeah, a lot of.
Yeah. Even the Long Island Medium, she's gone.
Yeah. No, she's back on.
Oh, she's back on?
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
But still,
and I don't
that,
agree. Yeah. I don't agree.
2%.
What's her name? Brown.
Sylvia.
Sylvia Brown.
Yeah.
She was the biggest phony I ever met.
You met her? Yeah. I said I've never.
And how can you put out a book a week?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I have her books. I've never followed her or anything. I haven't even read her books. But you're right. A book a week.
Everybody is where they're supposed to be in life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's a road for us to improve. Are you a New York Yankee fan?
Yeah, so.
I don't watch baseball.
Careful now. I'm a
I don't
Yankee
really
fan
watch
too.
it either, but I like the Yankees.
I'm a Red Sox fan.
Well, I kind of have to. I'm from New York.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of any sport anymore.
I'm not either. I just like to.
I like watching the wrestle. Watching those He-Men wrestle. Oh, my word.
Oh, my God. The He-Man. Scott.
Oh, he's used to me by now. But one of the things I want you to become more open with your girlfriend.
What do you mean by that, though?
In other words, you keep a lot of your feelings and emotions back.
Yeah.
How often do you let her know you love her?
She
Once a year?
usually lets me know first, and I just.
Both
say
of you
that.
need to let each other know.
Yeah.
Love is unconditional. Trust me, I've been married many times. I've been in many other places, so I can speak like a pro. I didn't know you were supposed to kiss your girlfriend. Ugh.
Oh my God.
I think kissing is the most disgusting. I'll actually change the channel.
Oh my God.
Oh, swamp and spit. Give me a break. Oh, my God. But anyway.
Swamp and spit.
Okay, yeah. See, I told you we'd have fun.
God. Go easy on him. It's his first time.
I know. That's why I'm having fun now. See, I'm breaking him in. Right?
Yeah, you're breaking him in. You're right, though. You're right. That's how
You
you did
drive?
it to David and I, so I guess.
Yeah, you drive, right?
Yeah, I drove here.
You know what
Drove
stop
here.
signs are?
Yeah.
supposed
They're
to stop.
yield signs to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
They're going to be yelling when you're taking out dinner to somebody and you get pulled over.
Yeah.
And their dinner gets cold.
Oh, when he's working. Yeah.
Because you have to really push it along.
Yeah.
But you also, you also give very good service. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. If you don't tip me, I'm going to poke you in the eye.
No.
Kind of thing. No. But one thing I will also tell you that your mother lays awake a lot of nights worrying about you.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's like, I spend a lot of nights outside and stuff like that, like even at like 3 a.m, but it's not like I'm doing trouble or something.
Oh,
It's
no.
like I'll be at like the studio or something, like, and the studio's like 20-30 minutes away, and like we just keep working. I've been at the studio till 7 a.m, like more than the amount of times that I can count. Like we do used to
You
do
have
that
someone that
every day.
works with you?
Yeah, I have like a producer.
Yeah, he's really honest.
He's good.
He's going to tell you where it's at.
Yeah,
And you don't always like hearing what he has to say, do you?
No, sometimes. So I know, but like when he does tell me that, I know that I have to really listen. Just,
When it goes against your ego.
yeah, sometimes. But I most of the time I don't let it like bother me.
Good. But the one thing I am concerned with your music, as loud as it can be, you can lose your hearing very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got to find, because he plays it loud to be one with the music, to connect it and feel it. So there's got to be a different way to do that without affecting long-term your hearing.
Yeah, but it's also like a strategy too. Like at the studio, we like blast it like as loud as we can, but like just so you could hear the little things inside of it, like that people might not hear.
No
but it'll make it
excuses.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, govern your hearing. When you start hearing that zzz in your ears, shut everything down.
And get a little bit of a break.
Again, take like a
Like
week
when
break.
it's just like, bing, like when you can't hear, like you know how that just randomly happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would say that's the time to quit. Stop ignoring it. Those are warning
That's your
signs.
body telling you, yeah.
Okay. And you don't like vegetables, do you?
At all, no.
You need them.
I know, that's what everyone tells me. I just started trying to, like I said with the Chinese food, when there's like carrots, I make myself eat
As
it.
far as
Like,
the Chinese food, I agree with you.
yeah, I just started doing that though. But like.
But you want a good place to eat? David and I went to, even though he yelled at that poor guy,
Oh my
we went
God.
to the coffin.
You guys are so
Golden
Golden
Corral. It was
Corral.
actually quite good.
Yeah?
I'd
really
never
is.
been
If
to
you're
one
on your
before.
way home,
Is it
you go
here?
down South Willow Street.
Okay.
Okay, you go all the way down there, and you'll see a sign that says Golden Corral.
Okay.
you- and-
Is that
and-
here in Manchester?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
it is very reasonable. Well, especially the
'Cause he
senior
yelled,
price was
Yeah, but, and you have all you want, and it's
cheaper than
clean.
McDonald's.
Anything's better than McDonald's.
But I have to admit, the buffet was what great stuff.
Yeah?
Now, anything that was all
I
right.
went back twice.
Yeah.
I went back twice.
Get out.
You know what he said he wouldn't eat? We went to the Manchester buffet. I said, David, you're not eating very much. He said he was told that if he ate, he couldn't do readings. I go, no, David, you can do better
Oh,
than
that. Well,
We talked about that.
remember, you have to eat light or it's gonna. And he just said, eat and see what happens. So all that was wives' tales.
Of Of course.
bunch
If you're
of crap.
hungry,
Intuitive eating.
You can eat as much as you want. It's not gonna.
if you are hungry,
Effect.
you are not
That's
going
true,
to do
'cause
a
we're
true reading.
messengers.
Right.
You know,
very
I always
careful.
eat before I do a party, then I make up for it when I get home.
Yeah.
And like with your music, you're gonna start getting very tired, and there's gonna come a point where you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna go in today because I'm too tired."
Yeah.
You've got to eat.
And I want to piggyback on that. And going back.
It's fun.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me listen. So, going back to David's point, yes, it's about intuitive eating. And I just had this conversation with one of my best friends about not following diets that work for other people.
Yeah.
Our body knows exactly what we need. Our body will never steer us wrong. And just like in our spiritual world, in our human world as well, intuitive eating, you'll never go the wrong way. So I totally agree with you on that. The other thing that I want to mention as far as being tired is that what we put in our body, everything is energy. So everything that we put into our bodies will also show physically how that's affecting us. So when we eat garbage, we feel like garbage, right? Naturally. So as you know, we don't like vegetables, you can find a way to maybe like grind it up and slip it in there like we do with little kids, and so you're still getting your vegetables and not really seeing that you're eating it. But once you start eating cleaner and healthier, you're gonna notice too the lyrics, your work is gonna, how do I say this? It's
Improve.
yeah, but I don't want to make it sound like it's not in a good place. It is in a good place, but you're going to notice a big difference where things are going to be clearer. Things are going to come in a lot
Easier.
easier, yes.
And-
because you're eating
you're not-
healthier,
you're
you're
not-
eating clean, and that's what you're going to put out.
And we're
It'll
not talking
open-
about
it'll
McDonald's, and
open
we're
you
not
up,
talking
so-
about, Burger King. We're talking about healthy foods.
Yeah.
Right.
Going, nothing boxed or canned, like going back to nature. Just,
I've been
Like
trying.
none of that DoorDash.
Yeah, I just serve it.
no
I don't
delivery.
order. I've been trying to go towards like healthy foods too, but it's just so easy to get like the
Convenient.
yeah.
It's very convenient,
Like, the
yes.
junk food
You
is
walk
always
into a
easy.
convenience store, I'll have, like 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
we went right near there. They have one of the best pizzas.
Do they?
Yeah.
7-Eleven. We
Oh,
don't
they
have
do.
one
I've
here.
had 7-Eleven pizza
Yeah?
on the run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
it's
really
not
do.
bad.
They have excellent pizza. It's
not
better
bad.
I'm
than-
sure it's affordable too. We don't
It
have
is.
one near me though for me to get one.
But the one thing I won't, your brother overworking. His
Right now.
brain is over, and he's going to have to end up having a meltdown.
Oh, jeez.
You're going to have to be there. Welcome to North Community Corner.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Hey, we're doing great. How are you doing, Mary?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I finally, after a year and a half, I finally seen my cousin.
Oh, that's awesome. Was that great, huh?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it made my day. It really did.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary, the 28,
Yeah.
when your friend there, I'm going to send you, I'll give you a call because I had to rebook her for
Yeah.
a different day. So I'll let you know when that is,
Okay.
okay? Because I have to go and have another cancer checkup.
No, okay. No
Okay,
problem.
So, yeah. So,
No problem.
and you want to tell everybody who you are?
Yeah, I'm Cruising with Mary, and I'm on Thursday at 5 o'clock. And it's live on Facebook. And tomorrow I have Dr. Kaplan coming in.
Dr. Who?
Awesome.
Dr. Kaplan, Alan Kaplan.
Oh.
He's a heart surgeon. He's retired, semi-retired heart surgeon.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We'll have to tune into that. Now, it's on Channel 23 locally, folks, if
Yeah.
you tune in.
Same channel as like you and everybody.
Yeah. And everybody else, thanks. And you can go to manchestertv.org and see it live, or you can go on Facebook and see it live,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah,
And,
we're live on both.
yeah, you know. And so how are your kiddies doing?
Like I said, nothing. It's a matter of time now.
Right.
For her.
All you got to do is give her
Really is.
love, though. Yeah.
She hasn't come out at all today and eat anything at all.
Well, she's tired. You know.
Yeah, it's a matter of time.
Right.
Could be, she's had stroke after stroke now.
Right. And but I will tell you this, Mary, she's not in pain.
No.
Yeah, I know, 'cause she doesn't moan, she doesn't cry. I don't know how she does it, but when she does get up and walk around, you can see her wobble real bad now.
Right, yeah.
That, side to side. And, of course, my other girl, Crystal, it's usually right beside her.
Yeah. It's amazing how the animals will protect each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do. And Crystal really protects her.
Right. And
She really does.
Muffins wants your green light. She needs your permission. She's waiting for you.
Well, she just turned 17, May 9th.
Yeah. Well, at least she got to be 17. But in other words, what she tried to tell you, Mary, is that you need to let her know it's okay to cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell her.
Good.
And she's never done it before, but she wants to go out, and I know why.
Yeah,
Why she wants to go out. I won't let her go out.
No, she wants to be animals want to be alone when they die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too. I don't want a whole bunch of, we just want him so much, and we don't want him. People hold people back.
We do, yeah.
It's
human.
And it's for selfish reasons.
Yes.
When Kat, like when my dog passed away a year and a half ago, it was the hardest thing in the world, but at least, she did it alone. Yeah. She's with me. Now I have to walk at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I like that. That's okay. But I'm going to have to remind everybody who's coming on your show tomorrow, Mary.
Dr. Alan Kapler.
Okay.
He is the semi-retired heart surgeon. He was my doctor years ago when he was semi-retired.
Did you beat him up?
No, he was a nice guy.
Oh, okay. She used to be my bodyguard.
Did you beat him up? Oh, my God.
Well, Mary used to be quite
He was a troublemaker years ago.
I know about
he said something, and then he run behind me.
You troublemaker, you.
Yes, I'll tell Mary, and then they would back away, And she'd say, are you picking on him? Of course, I wouldn't tell him I started it, But those were the fun, and you know what, Mary? Those were the fun days. We didn't need guns, we didn't need knives, we didn't need anything but our own fists.
That's right. All we had was our fists.
Yeah. And today, everybody's shooting everybody, everybody's knifing.
Yeah.
This whole world.
It's horrible. It really is. It's just, God bless America. That's all you can say.
That's all I always say. I always want to make America
God
great.
Bless America. God bless everybody that's in America. Someday has to straighten out.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Tony's doing a lot better, huh?
Huh?
Tony's doing better.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I get a text message from him now. Now and then. You want to see an artist? I love that.
He is. Yeah, he's
this
really
guy.
Good. Like I saw him. I think it was last Sunday.
Yeah.
And like I told him, he says, don't come back soon because you've got, even the doctor's telling him he has to take his time because he don't want to relapse.
See, yeah. Well, you know what? He's like, I want to get it done and out of the way.
Yeah.
And and this is what keeps him going, even though in the end he's exhausted, but he needs that energy. And like I told him, it's one step at a time.
Yeah.
Every day is a one step at a time. Too many people, too many people like Christian and Bob and this young lady here, Liz. We all become impatient.
My name is Bob on here.
And Bob, and we
You
want to
forgot my name for a split second. You saw that, right?
I did say Bob.
Patience.
Well, this one's spiritual. I'm a Mary must be a Hey, Mary, I got Lori coming on in August.
Who?
Remember Lori that used to be my co-host?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got her coming on for a show.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
No, in about 4. Well, she was in a very serious car accident.
Yeah, I seen some of it. How is she doing?
She said she's doing a lot better. But I think it'll be fun.
Good.
I'd like to have a lot
I know,
of
Tony, I guess her car was totaled.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She
And
had just got it, too.
yeah, and she's a great person.
Yeah.
So like that too. Well, man, I'm going to let you go because we're going to do a reading on this guy, and then we got another call coming through.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye,
Hey,
Mary.
keep safe
Bye.
and be well.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Catch you
Bye-bye.
guys later.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. I actually logged into the Manchester TV website last Thursday, and she was on. I was telling a coworker, and I'm like, oh, look, there's Mary, cruising with Mary with the little Corvette or Chevy or whatever it is, like in the bottom. Yeah. So cute.
Yeah, retarded. Actually, this watch and this bracelet I got here, and my little pyramid here.
I like that little pyramid a lot.
Mary and her friends came on my show.
Yeah.
And they gave me the watch.
I like that watch. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so you.
Yeah. I know.
It's so
that pyramid, and so when I look around me, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to learn to appreciate what you have. Don't try. Well, I got to throw that away because. Replace what you have and enjoy what you have. Now we're going to turn it over. Go ahead.
All right, so we're going to do a general reading for Christian right now with my brand new deck.
Whoa.
The Angel and Ancestors. Right?
Then you're next.
I know, I kind of just jumped right in. So I'm going to pick 3 cards, and this is going to be a general read because you covered so much that I don't know what else is left for me to talk about. So we'll see. And I also have a couple of cards that while I was setting this up, popped up, and these are my mediumship cards. So we'll see what those have to say after
they want you to start first with those.
All right, then let's start first with those because they did come out first. So these are my James Van Praagh Talking to Heaven mediumship cards. They have beautiful messages from our loved ones in spirit. So these are a couple of messages that are coming through, and I'm feeling like this may be from your grandparents. And I just saw that, so let's see what they have to say. It says, don't be afraid is the first one. So, oh God, I'm feeling it now. This is coming from your ancestors. This is coming from that team, that lineage, that line of people that love you, that you have never even met, but they know everything about you because you are blood. You are carrying that torch. This has already been planned, predestined, that who you are right now, what you're going to be, because everything has been arranged for you to be this, walk this path. And don't be afraid because you have everybody around you right now. The support of your ancestors. Now the second card says, I send you loving signs through nature. So this goes back to you connecting with, getting rid of the technology world. And one thing that came to mind was when you said about the auto-tune, and then Norm saying about you picking up that guitar, picking up that piano, and that's you going back to nature, connecting with your roots, really, just being more organic. And that's what they want you to do. So let's see what we have. So we're going to pick 3 cards from this new deck, and then we'll see.
Have you used them yet?
I've used them for a few readings, and they were beautiful. I was so blown away with how easy they talked, and that was. So we'll see what they have to say on live TV. So we're just picking 3 cards. All right. So the first one is Autumn. Release the old and rest. All right, so that has to do with getting rid of the old thought process, what everybody around, what you thought, where you thought your business was going, and reinvent yourself. And I see that happening a lot more now because you got a lot of information that you didn't have before. So moving, once you leave here today, you're going to have a whole new perspective on where you want your business to go, where you want your career to go. And a lot of the things I'm sure that he mentioned to you have given you closure and put your mind at ease with, all right, I don't have to worry about this, and I can focus more on my business. So this is, autumn is a time of, when we look at the 4 seasons, that's a time of death. Well, autumn comes in with, we're getting rid of summer and we're heading into winter, so things are dying, like the leaves are falling. So we're shedding that old version of who we are and who we thought we were supposed to be, and really just focusing on letting nature happen, following, don't resist. Following nature. Nature's never going to steer you wrong. So now you're growing into this new version of yourself. All right. So the second card. The second card says seer, and it says see beyond the current situation. So that's about you planning into the future, letting go of the current situation, things that don't really sit well with you. Those things are the ones that don't belong in your life. And we touched upon that briefly on the ride here about when you're not in the right path that is meant for you, things become very challenging. We get very confused, or a lot of roadblocks. When we're on the right path, things are easy. So this is about seeing what no longer serves you and just keep going forward. Let whatever's going to fall off and fall away from your line of vision, your energy, let it fall off, because it's for a reason. That's holding you back. And the third card, which is actually the cover, is Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. So again, that goes back to you listening to your intuition. You had mentioned earlier about how, when there's a song and people give you advice, they are coming from a place of love. They're trying to help you because they love you, they're your friends, they want to be supportive. They just don't know how, because they don't really understand the ins and outs like you do, and how each choice is going to affect the future of your career. So ultimately it comes to you, they're just trying to be helpful. Yes, listen to their advice and their words. Take it with a grain of salt, because they are trying to be helpful, but they don't really understand what you're going to go through and what the consequences of your actions are going to be if you listen to their advice. They're not in that position. The only one who knows all the answers that you're looking for is you. And you just ask and you receive. All the answers are always within us. It's about listening to our instincts. If it doesn't feel right, walk away from it. Simple. Yeah. We overcomplicate our lives, right?
Sure do.
Miss Chaos
We
girl
do.
here.
You're like confirming what I said about the advice on people.
Yeah.
Listen to his own instincts.
Exactly. Like, listen, because they're his friends. They're gonna give advice thinking they're helping. They try to help, but it's we listen to it, we love it, we appreciate it, show gratitude, but ultimately at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with the consequences, the cause and effect of these are my choices, this is now how it's going to affect me. The only one who can guide you right now always is your heart. Your heart will never steer you wrong. So listen to that little voice. It's like a muscle. The more that you sit with it, connecting to nature, the more that you sit with your intuition, the louder that little voice becomes, that whisper. And then that's your compass, right?
It's a good thing we're on the air right now. I had a lot of...
Oh my God, I can read your mind.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so
What do you
I
think?
love he's that he got a really beautiful.
I think it's pretty spot on. Yeah.
It's letting go of what's it's rebirth. It's autumn. It's and look at the crow. The crow is beautiful. It brings us nice and shiny things. Crows are usually they get a bad rap as being like the death bird, but what is death? Death is transformation, right? We're getting rid of the old self.
Well, if you think about it, if you get divorced,
yeah.
and I've been through a lot of them, if you get divorced, if you think about it, isn't that like death? I mean, like because the old you and your old life is dying away, and you're having a whole new one. It's just that it sounds more morbid.
It sounds morbid.
But
yes.
I like being morbid. Don't you?
Like to shake them up.
You can be very morbid in your writings.
Yeah.
But that's who you are.
What's another word for morbid?
Sadistic.
That just makes it even complicated.
But,
like, going down the not so spoken path of like.
Don't be afraid. It's okay to be when in your music. It's okay to write that. You know how I said write your anger out, and it may sound morbid or whatever, but you know what? It'll be your true feelings, and this is what you need to do. And I'm just going to reiterate what she said. Don't be afraid to take that challenge. Ooh, I don't like what I'm seeing right now. One of your best friends.
Yeah.
You have a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
But there's one male friend that you're very considered a best friend.
Yeah.
Could I be very honest with you?
Sure.
Okay, I'm not happy what I'm seeing with him. I see him getting shot.
Shot.
I hope I'm wrong. I don't like seeing it. And he's going to be at the wrong place. It's not as personal against him, but he's going to be at the wrong place, unfortunately. And I don't see a whole lot being done about it.
As far as justice or preventing?
Justice.
Okay.
Oh, preventing.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So once it happens, there's it's just.
Just another.
Yeah.
But the preventive way of doing, be aware of his surroundings. He's a young man. Be aware, and he's a wise ass. Don't get me wrong. He knows how to instigate.
Yeah.
But you allow him to.
Yeah.
Because you find the humor in it.
I like a little bit. It's not. I know a lot of other people think it's more funny than it is, but I'm just like, it's funny, but it's.
But
like,
it's gonna backfire on him.
Yeah.
He would make a good comedian.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's popping into your mind right now? That's exactly who Norman's talking about.
Okay.
Just so you know that Spirit will show you You'll get flashes and glimpses of who he
You're going to
is.
get it in a dream.
Of like what's
Of
what
who it
happened.
is.
When I
Oh.
of who it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
You know, David, would you like to do a reading on him?
I'll sure do a reading. Well, I'll do a two-parter. I'll start with the crystal
Nice.
ball,
Yes. Oh,
and
the
then we'll
crystal
do
ball.
these psychic cards. All right, so starting with the crystal ball. What I see is, I see you're focused on your goal with the music and where you want to go.
I gotta make sure
And
my
I'm
little
seeing
finger
ya,
sticks
you
out
know,
there,
you- Take it the smart way, right? To just take little steps. Don't try to go
Yeah,
leaps
they
and
gave
bounds
me-
all
they
at
showed
once.
Mary?
That's what I'm seeing
It was
here.
from her.
Take it nice and slow, little steps at a time. I'm also seeing too, the sort of approach that you're taking now, or the connection that you have. It's definitely a calling. I'm gonna stick my neck out here. All right, you know me. Don't resist.
Don't resist.
This is your calling. You're on a fantastic path. As far as college goes, I'd wait, because if you start concentrating on college, you're going to drain yourself from the connection you have now with your artistic ability, and where you're going there, it's just going to distract you, and it's what you'll be doing is resisting your true path, or that I'm getting at it. It's really the best path for you. And as you continue to go along on this path, pursuing your goal, I'm also seeing, the sort of grasp that you have on it now is it's just a taut grasp. You don't want to sort of grasp it any harder, or you know what I mean, or try to draw it in any more than it already is, because in the process of doing that, then all of a sudden it's going to become, we'll say, as enjoyment, a hobby, something you like to do. It's going to be something that, you're going to feel compelled to do and go after, and it's sort of, puts cracks in the system, shall we say, for you. The ground isn't going to be as solid as it is now. So you don't, take it on the level that you have it now, instead of grasping it like this, just, doing it like you are right now is the way to go. I'm also seeing too, there's somebody, it's a male figure, and I'm seeing it, and I can even feel it. They have your best interests at heart. They're sort of giving you tips, and maybe, you might want to try to do this, you might want to try to do that. Let your guard down a little and listen to them. It's one particular person, I don't know who it is, but it's a male. All right? You'll know who
once
it
the
is.
time comes.
Right, you'll know who it is, but when they start giving you, I think if you try this might be really good. I'd give it a go. And the other thing I see too is stay away from New York City when it comes to trying to further yourself.
I agree with that.
Stay away from New York City. So we can do that now. Seeing as you're sitting right next to me, all right, we'll shuffle the cards, get your energy in there. And then, how many? You did 5 cards, right? And she did 3. So when you feel like you've shuffled them enough and gotten your energy in there.
I'll probably tell you to do 3.
3? All right. Then we'll do 3.
And I got to do Liz here.
Oh, you're going to give, all right. So do 3.
Okay.
All right, now.
Yeah, it's only a 2-hour show, Dave.
Well, I know, but look at how much time went by, and I'm just getting my shot now. That's all
Yeah,
right.
right?
So one at a time, 3 cards.
You got to cry and tell.
Those 3?
Yeah.
Okay, which one you want going first, second, third?
First, second, third.
All right,
Love it.
first, second, third. Let's put these here. All right, so, all right, first one, Destiny.
Love it.
All right, as you can see, Destiny, you're focused on where you want to go, right? The number on the card, it's a 10. you're definitely on the right path. Definitely on the right path. It's even looking at the card, you could see it. It's even lit up for you. Not only are you on the right path, it's lit up for you. All right? There's the central figure I was just talking about. That will sort of give you tips, and shall we say, tweak your ability there. What you want to do is remember, you don't want to get distracted. To get distracted is real easy. Pay attention to where you're going. There's one particular, what you're drawn to, where you're drawn. Keep going. Don't, let's face it, people are jealous. People will try to dissuade you. Mm-hmm. Stay on the path, and you will notice. And there you. What did I just say? And then the next card. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. With staying on the path, look at it. You got the wand up there. It's like a magic wand. That, the way you're grasping everything. On standing ground, and look at you. If you stand your ground, keep focused on where you want to go. Forget about the distractions. The prospects are limitless. And again, number 7. So
7 is a beautiful number.
Right. So destiny, stand your ground, don't get distracted, and
oh my gosh. Let's see.
Right. Accelerated motion.
Beautiful.
And there you go. Look at the card. Accelerated motion. It's all about your intuition. Follow your inner self. Yeah. Listen to your soul, your spirit. Again, like we always say, it's never going to lead you in the wrong direction. Never. The only thing you have to do is trust it. I'm telling you. You got a great beginning. Like, just remember, don't sort of, want it all at once. Yeah. Just, go at its own pace. Don't resist the pace that it's going. Don't try to change the pace or the path. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Because it's divinely meant. Yeah. It's going to happen.
But, looks like you got a good future ahead of you, dude. And it's all up to you. No, we never use the word hope.
No. Right. Oh my God, I missed that. Oh yeah.
Not in front of me. You don't use the word hope. Let me let you in on a secret. When you hope on something, the angels will hope with you. Right. When you say, I am going to be, like, I'm telling everybody now, I have beat cancer, I no longer have. I don't say I hope. I say I am going to know. Repeat after me. There is no such word as hope.
There's no such word as hope.
I know I'm going to succeed.
I know I'm going to succeed. Okay.
I won't say the rest of it on the air. Yeah. But it's all up to you. Whatever, you can take what we've said to you with a grain of salt. Yeah. Or remember, a small mustard seed move mountains. Or you can listen to what we say. And I'm not going to tell you to dwell on it. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But what I will tell you, always remember that everything that we have told you is up to you. You can change it. Nothing is ever in concrete. Like, I know so many readers that read this, oh my God, I'm going to have a bad day. I can't go out today because I'm having such a bad. Yeah. If you want to manifest it, absolutely.
Right. We're going to keep worrying.
We're going to do a quick
cards
on you.
Oh my God.
And then we're going to do a quick reading on the country.
Just one last little tidbit for you too. About hope. Yeah. You're on the path. You're succeeding now. You know what I mean? Succeed. You're dropping songs. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to be successful. In the meantime, you know where you want to go. You could start making your thanks. Now. Just. Yeah. Thank you, lucky stars. Now, thank you for getting me this far. I know,
gratitude.
Picture where the next step is you want to go. Thank you ahead of time for getting me there.
Yes, beautiful. Yep. Just like David said, because it's already going to happen. Right. So now just enjoy every moment. Just float. Just float on by, because you don't have to do much of anything. You're already on the right track. That boat is going to get you there where you're going. You just enjoy each minute for what it is, because that's what we're here for.
You can make it fairly easy for yourself, or you can make it rocky as hell. It's all up to you.
And it's all, you already know what's going to happen.
Right, you
So
can
that-
block yourself like I do sometimes.
We're our
There's
worst enemy.
chaos over
Yeah,
here.
really.
And you get into a tizzy very easily.
Yeah.
Me?
You
Into the what?
into a tizzy. Oh my God! And what am I going to do? It's not working just the way it should be. And then
God.
you work very. I'm looking at your energy, Dave. You know, and
I got a little taste of that. Hey, I'm so sorry.
that's not a bad thing.
Right, but I know. And it's funny because I realize that as soon as it's going on, I realize what it is. And you know what it is? Usually when I don't care and my guard is down,
Yeah.
it goes so smooth.
Yes.
And
Scott.
you know, you get all the energy coming after you as soon as you put your guard up and you start, you know, wanting it to go this way or that way, and then it just snowballs and gets worse.
Yeah, you know, and I've learned, and I still get into it today. Oh my God, what am I going to do now? My makeup's not on right. I didn't have the right earrings on. Well, you know, that's a lot of work being dressing it properly. You know,
I know.
I don't have the right. With the surgeon I had, I got to wear some pink high heels to talk with her.
my
and I
God.
told her, I had the most,
Pink ones. Ooh,
I had the most
Pumps.
amazing care.
No
When the
spikes.
Hitchcock Clinic, when they did that surgery on me, and when I went to the yellow, they were amazing. When I went in
Maybe
there,
we should wear pink.
yeah, the next time you come on, yeah,
Right.
for
To
Halloween,
support
yeah.
breast.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Pink
for
is-
Halloween.
No, we'll get there. You'll be on before that. Shuffle those down. We're gonna do the Trump is our
Oh
man
my
card.
God. Every time I say to him, no politics, and every time I end up.
Every time.
Every
There's
time.
always.
Dave and I really have a lot of fun.
We
You ever
do.
read Dave's Facebook?
Dave's Facebook? He's my
Yeah.
Facebook friend.
Yeah, you ever read that?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
I
yeah,
love
no,
that.
No,
he
yeah,
has
I
the
know.
same feelings I have.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
pro-American.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
And
don't
you know
cater
the
to
funny
the
part is,
snowflakes.
people will tell
we don't
me-
cater to the snowflakes.
Really?
No.
You know,
People
when
will
I'm a
tell me
law and
that
order guy.
yeah. I can't be I can't be a true spiritualist if I'm a Trump fan. And I say, really? Then how come people are coming to me?
Right? Regardless of their
Right.
affiliation.
Yeah, I don't. When I'm at readings, I know who I can talk with, who you can't talk with.
Exactly.
You know, and it's all up to us. We don't have to bring our political views into a reading, and I don't.
Oh, right.
The readings, and anybody who comes into my office is very, like I said, that's why I wouldn't say a lot of things on the air. But you give me a call, we'll talk about them sometime.
Off the record.
Okay, and Facebook link, because there's just some things that I won't embarrass anybody with.
Yeah.
I won't
Just do
tell
it to
anybody
me and
that when he
David.
was. I won't tell anybody
Right.
that when he was 9 years old, he got a lady pregnant.
Ah!
That
On
would be
live
a miracle.
TV, right? Whoops.
That would be a miracle at 9 years old, wouldn't it? You know.
Oh my God.
Shuffle
All
back
right,
and
so
give
we
me
have
like
these
four.
beautiful. We have these beautiful cards. We're gonna pick 4 cards. All right. Ooh. You're already talking. Wow. That's 2.
Cards do talk to us, people. That's how.
And okay, so we're gonna do 5 apparently.
Okay. The cards
All
rule.
right. Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
My son gave me these.
I was gonna ask you where you got these. These are. I like the size.
Ooh, the last 3 months, you've been through a lot of emotional status, but you're slowly getting out of it.
I feel it.
Okay, you've got to stop blaming for yourself for the people like your son, your older son, whatever. You did absolutely nothing wrong. Okay, you got to get rid of that guilt. He has his own mind. He's his own person,
Yeah.
and okay, and he needs to come to apologize to you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, little guy there.
Right.
He's what, 7?
Yeah.
He is going to be very spiritual.
Oh, he's learning how to speak with his heart. Yes. 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 I love it.
You know, and he also, you're not going to have a problem with him with drugs. You're not going to have a problem with him with alcohol.
With the little one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be quite the ladies' man.
Yes. Yes. He's very
Like his
determined.
Uncle Bob over there. Not Bob. Uncle, what's his name? Christian, yeah. You get along pretty well with her son?
Yeah, I get along with this.
Yeah, I've known Christian since he was very little.
But yeah, he looks up to you, by the way. So make sure you're that shining example.
Well, he looks up to all of my son's friends.
Yeah, because that's
As
so
brothers.
important that they, that he listens to you. It's so important that you don't steer him wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids are very fallible.
They are very much,
You haven't got someone yet, huh? You will.
I'm single still. Every time I come on your show, yes,
Well,
I'm
you
single.
drive people away.
I do. I know.
You're afraid to be committed.
Well, I'm a Sagittarius. Come on.
Yeah. Well, you've
Dodge
been hurt in
those
a lot of
bullets.
relationships, too.
And it's easier. I mean, the life of a light worker is not for everybody,
no,
right?
No.
Someone will fancy her at the fair next month.
You're
going to be at a fair?
I have an in-person fair, you guys, coming up June 19th at the Dairy Elks. It's on my website. So I'm finally back in-person readings, which the fairs, that's where I thrive. That's where I am on fire. So
The
and David's going to
19th?
be there. The 19th. So visit my website, mysticmoonmedium.com.
Oh, yeah, it is the 19th. I thought it was the 14th.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
19th.
Yeah, I'm not invited to the fairs
Why?
because
You
of my
are-
personality. I tell it like it is.
That's what we need. I am
Did you
not
say
the
where it
psychic
was?
who will. It's going to be at the Dairy Elks.
Huh.
That's
You will
where,
do
and
well.
David's going to be there.
Either way.
David will be there,
That's
so
right,
come
bartender.
see us.
That's right, bartender.
Well, if they need another
Well,
reader,
small
let
world,
me know.
right?
You know.
Small world.
I know, imagine.
Well, if they need another reader, let me know. Okay.
Okay.
But I have.
I'll definitely-
Well, there was
yeah,
just
we
one
definitely wanna-
woman. Okay.
Yeah.
And she would let her 15-year-old niece or daughter do readings on people while she was getting paid. Whatever. No, that's wrong. You're not being fair.
how
That's
does
why I
that-
don't get banned.
Yay.
You don't allow someone that young to do readings. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, and
That's
that's
not
why.
fair.
They're paying the person that's sitting next to you.
Right, especially that's false
If I'm
advertising.
paying, if I'm paying for you to read for me, I want you to read
Exactly.
for somebody else. You know.
No,
I
totally
will
agree with
never
you on
win
that.
the personality award because that's the way I am. I'm a no nonsense type person.
But that's the way we are, the psychics
Right,
that
and
tell
we're
you
supposed to.
what you need to hear, not
Ooh.
what you want to hear.
Now, next 3 months, I'm going to, but you got to allow it to happen.
What am I allowing?
You got to let the success and the confidence in yourself come back into nature.
Okay.
You don't have time to wallow in the teary drops. You have to be more self-sustaining. You have to say, I can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you need to set that wonderful example for your son.
Yes, yes. And things are
I
shifting
actually
right
would-
now for me. So
I actually
They
look
are.
at him becoming
Yeah.
a good chef.
my little one, yes, he wants to cook all the time. He's been doing dishes now without being told. So that's where working our way up there.
I won't let anybody do my dishes except for me.
Because they have to be done a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
do dishes by hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rinses and I wash them. One time I had another roommate
Inspect
who
them.
was being very nice. He did all my dishes for me.
Yeah.
I took him out when he was sleeping, did them all. I got caught.
Oh my God, you totally would.
One of the, and I also see that with this, I do see you becoming more secure in your job.
I don't have a job now.
You know,
Well,
working
you have a
in an
part-time.
I mean,
She's got a
I work for David now. That's my new boss.
part-time.
oh, you work at the bartender.
No.
No.
Oh my God, that would be not a good idea.
Oh, so you don't work at UNH anymore?
At Southern Hampshire
Saturday.
University. No, my last day was, and this is for everybody, especially my students. I hope you guys can see this because I didn't get to do a proper farewell. My last day at SNU was on Monday, this past Monday. So I do love each and every one of you. I'm very proud of you, and I want to thank you all for your service.
Well, you're going to be getting the same job in a different place.
So I did apply for a different position at SNU that I wanted originally. So maybe that's what you're talking about.
Because I do see you getting a different job. Welcome to Norm's Community Corner.
Hi.
Hi.
I've only been able to catch a little bit of your show, but I'm really enjoying it.
Thank you.
I had called in a few weeks ago and asked if I was going to get another pet because my cat had died in December. And you told me that, you and Liz told me that I would. You saw a cat at the end of January. I just want you to know this cat was born on January 23rd, and I now have a kitten.
All right.
And
Sound good.
such a beautiful baby that she has.
You called it.
He's a rag doll.
So
my question for you is, do you see me doing any type of art in the future?
Oh,
I feel
absolutely.
like I really want to do something in art, and I am so... I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, but I think it's
I want you to practice still life.
Really?
Yeah. Still life. What they call abstract painting would be good for you. With the abstract painting, if you did that, it would help you get rid of a lot of the issue you have within yourself. Because that is your psychic ability. Art, no matter what you do with it, is always stop procrastinating and get to doing it.
All right.
Okay.
But just to tweak on the painting,
Yeah.
I'm getting chalk instead. I'm feeling that she'll do a better, come out with better, more pictures that you'll appreciate using chalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Using chalks
Okay.
instead of paint.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and just be original, because that's all you can be,
Yes.
Be who you are. You're a beautiful person. And I'll tell you what I want. When you do your first artwork, I'm going to get a hold of Liz, and we're going to bring you on the TV, and we're going to show everybody.
Yes.
How's that sound?
All right. It sounds good. You see me doing like a large work of art, or...
I'm actually seeing you starting out slow. I actually see you doing a mural. Is that what they call it? Murals?
Murals.
Mural. I actually see you doing a mural.
Yeah.
Working her way up.
You have a very strong artistic ability. Now it's time for you to grow with it.
Yeah. To share.
Do a
with
picture of
girls.
your do a picture of your baby there.
Yes, I love that.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
And he's so
Do a picture of your
adorable.
baby you got there, your kitty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a picture of it and put it on the, and then put it, like you just said, chalkboard.
Chalk. Yeah.
What do you think? Do a
love
picture of the
that.
baby. And if it looks
Sure.
like a tiddly bob, that's okay, because you're doing it the way the spirit wants you to do
Right.
it.
Just get
Yes.
paper,
No rules.
whatever size
No
paper,
room.
and
Yeah.
chalks.
You do it the best way you
Yeah.
can.
I love that.
By the way, you got another cat coming as well.
Is it my cat? Because I've been trying to pawn him off on her for months
Oh,
now.
you know this lady, do you?
Yes.
Give it to, no,
And she
stop
keeps
it.
saying no.
No, you need to love that cat.
Oh my God, he's so pushy.
Yes, I
He's
am.
obsessive.
So what?
He's like ugh, in your face.
He's a
like,
triple
ugh.
wheel
It's a
like
male
I am.
cat. That's a male cat. He's just being a cat.
But my other one is normal. This one is like pushy. He wants you to touch him all
He's
the
an
time.
alpha
Like,
cat. He's
he
an
is the alpha cat. Yes.
He's a triple
touch
Leo.
me now.
Your cat is a triple Leo like I am.
Oi.
So you get your hands.
You
That's
see
mine.
another,
Mine's
you
like
see
that.
a
He
dog at
demands
all?
me.
Demand
I'm
you.
sorry?
A dog?
Yeah, I do see a dog. I see a small dog.
Like a
Yeah,
medium to
a
Yeah.
small
small
dog
dog.
and
Yeah.
another cat, right?
Yeah. And they're going to get along well. Your family, when animals are growing, you're also getting a bird.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You got a lot of growing that's coming into your life in the spiritual world. Stop holding yourself back.
Stop
Well, I just got a hummingbird
resisting.
feeder. Does that count?
What'd she say?
What?
Can I have a wild hummingbird for pet?
Oh.
Those are good, but no, I see a parakeet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Yeah. Something small. Just one.
And it's going to be chirping. You're going to love it. Your kitty's going to like it. And you're going to have a lot of animals around you.
I can see that. Yeah.
All right.
Your spirit is of the animal kingdom.
Well, throw him in
Yeah.
an aquarium.
You
Might
know?
as well come
Yeah,
on.
you've got a lot. Do you own your own house?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't see you selling it right away.
No.
That's your
I'm
home,
gonna do that.
you know.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
see it selling at all, or
No.
is this...
No.
Do you see me having any chickens or goats or anything like that?
Ghost? Is that what she said, ghost? No, I don't believe in the word ghost to begin with, but you do have a
No,
lot of
Goats,
spirits in
no,
there.
no.
goats,
goats, like,
Oh,
you know,
goats?
Billy
Oh, goats. I thought you said ghost. But actually, I do see 2 goats.
Oh,
Now,
chickens for
do
the
you
eggs.
see someone helping me take care of them?
Are you you're not in a relationship right now, are you?
No, I'm looking.
Oh, honey, you got one that wants to go out with you, but you can't tolerate him.
I see the letter B.
Oh.
Oh,
When you learn to tolerate this person, then you'll have a good relationship. But I do see a person that's about, oh, you're going to be a cougar.
Oh.
Whoa. He's going to be about 5 years younger than you are.
Oh my God.
And he doesn't look like he's the brightest star in the world, but he has the heart of gold. You already know him.
5 years isn't much.
Well, it's still being a cougar.
Even if it's by a day.
Right. I'm 14 years old.
I'm getting pretty old, so that's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. Hey, when you reach my age, then you can say you're getting old.
That's right. It's just a level.
All right.
No.
It's just the level.
Age is only a number.
That's right. That's right. So tell her
That's
more
right.
about this.
That's right.
The gentleman I see you
All right.
meeting is about 6 foot tall.
Ooh.
He's got a little pot belly.
Oh my God.
He's got a hook nose.
Oh my God. I know.
And
Karen, I hope we're
and
thinking about the same person.
He's got a light tan complexion.
And glasses.
And glasses. He doesn't speak always that intelligently, but he's actually a very spiritual guy. He enjoys his homemade cigarette.
Well, where am I supposed to find this person?
You know him already.
You already know him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, geez. I love it when people do that, oh geez, you know.
You know who we're talking about. So
I don't know.
We'll
Yes,
connect
you do.
after because
Yeah, you
yeah,
can.
you know.
And I got to let you go. I got another call coming through, and I'm going to fix it. So we're going to be going. You know.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
excited. We got to for that
Facebook-
puppy, right?
Yeah. Facebook me. We'll talk more. How's that?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye
I
now.
love that. I love it. Oh, did
You
we-
are good. Yeah,
How do we
that
hit-
button right here. You're going to be fine, Mr. Right, when you start getting ready for you. Get rid of all that extra garbage that you carry.
Well, I've been decluttering out of my life, so I know that, getting rid
You
of all this
got two
chaos.
things. You got a picture in your house that you got to get rid of.
A picture of my health. Yes, I have to stop claiming my illnesses, all
Right.
this
Yeah,
that's been
okay.
blocking me and
Right.
get rid of it.
And you also got a wall picture you're going to have to get rid of.
A wall picture. A wall picture I need to get rid of. Okay.
Okay?
My Buddha.
No, hang on to your Buddha.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I
There's
have
something
to
I'm
plug in.
seeing there. It could be in a closet or whatever.
Oh,
A lot of white in it.
a
With a
what?
light in
A
it.
lot of white.
Oh, okay. And I need to get rid of that picture. I know
When I
exactly
cleaned out
what
my
it is.
office and I cleaned out my house, all the energy that I
I forgot
had,
that was even there, so I know
See that?
exactly.
I
Yeah.
had this big glow. Yeah,
Out.
I had this big glow.
Oh,
this
gross!
big
I just got all
glass,
these goosebumps.
and I was getting rid of it, and all of a sudden it broke in my hand.
See?
Yeah, so things that you have to do. You have
Yeah.
to get rid of a lot of things in your house too, within you. Stop hoarding everything.
Yeah,
Because all that carries energy.
You're a
Get rid
hoarder.
of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And there he is. And he's going to be someone that you would least expect.
Does he use a GPS? Because he's been taking an eternity to get here. Like, what's going on?
He's waiting for you to calm yourself down. You already know it.
I know him. That pool is very small. So, sorry, guys.
You're an acquaintance of his. Let's put it that way. You might have worked with him at one time. By the way, I do see you getting a different job.
Yeah.
The job that you had really wasn't for you.
It was not for me.
Okay.
I loved my students with all my heart. They all know that it was the hardest thing I've had to do, and I love my boss, my teammates, 100%. But the big portion of the nature of the job was not a good fit.
No. See, you have to be a sole practitioner, even in your job. And
I do.
even when
I
you're
need that
doing
freedom.
readings and stuff, you can't go into a business with another reader.
Right. Okay.
Just like David, you can't. You can go to the
But
events,
com-
but you cannot go to, in other words, you have an office.
That's
in
like
the
Romeo
city.
and Juliet. I'm like, but can I still partner up with him?
Casually,
Right.
yeah. I mean, that's good, but not
I
in
love
the
him.
same office, all in, 'cause
Right.
you-
Like
you-
because David and I want to. Our energies work beautifully together.
Yeah.
So I mean, not
They
that we're
do.
going to be like
No. See,
the
see,
David
that's
and Liz
where I-
show,
yeah,
but
I'm a-
combining our.
But you never know.
I'm a sole practitioner. I don't conform to other people,
Right.
and I don't want to, and I can't.
Well, we
I'm telling
both have
you.
our own,
Venture,
I used to
yeah.
do low medium shop.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Mystic Moon Medium.
Yes.
But we can,
Oh, your son. I know it's this person is going to call you and apologize.
Okay.
And you have to, in your heart, if you want to, you have to forgive them for you.
Yeah.
Not anybody. Forgiveness starts with us first and being sincere about it.
Right,
But
right.
when we forgive people, like you have a lot of people that you have to forgive, okay? But it has to be come from the heart.
It does, but if you don't forgive,
Yeah.
right, somebody that's wronged you, if you don't forgive them, you just all you're doing is holding yourself.
That's what I'm saying. But
And
you gotta
keeping
do
that weighing me down for no
And you're
reason.
keeping all
yes.
that negativity.
Exactly.
You refusing to let it escape.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It's a black energy, like a heavy.
What,
Right.
that's like when
I am ready for it. I mean, I know,
Well-
I understand that it's part of the life contract, the journey, and I am trying to see everything from a different perspective, and also remind myself when I was that age too, and understand the reasons for that. So I can't be mad at him because he is doing what his intuition is telling him to do. He's following, even though it may not be what I agree with or what I want, it's still his journey, and I have to just be there for when he comes knocking on the door.
It took about I think it was last year or the year before. I think it was when I really opened up and let myself, and I was doing it on Facebook actually.
Yeah.
I was saying, Dad, I love you, please forgive. I never, because my dad and I didn't have a relationship.
Yeah.
And when you open your heart and your sincerity, then you're going to find a whole new ballgame. And I felt
I want
so
to
much
add about
better.
that. Yes, yes. So piggybacking on that, one thing that I've noticed, and because I know a lot of us really struggle with our parents, especially with both or one of our parents throughout our lifetime where we don't see eye to eye with things. What I've noticed in my life recently is how we're all mirrors of each other, right? When things trigger us, when we're facing somebody that really bothers us, really grinds our gears, there's a reason for that. They're showing us something within ourselves that we're not addressing. Oh, 1 minute left. It's all about forgiveness, guys.
Well, anyways, folks, Christian,
Love
hey, I
that.
remember his name, huh?
Good job.
Good job. Usually that's unusual.
Bob.
And David. Yeah, I used to call you Bob on. I did get
Several
this
times,
one.
right? You say Bob.
That's your past life name, actually.
Might be.
Because a lot of times when
like
I
a
called the
Bob.
past, but when
look
Dave,
like a Bob.
and
Sometimes, yeah.
I want you
act
to
like
come
a
on more often now that you stop hiding.
Well, I've been sick and I was trapped.
That I
and all
don't,
this
I don't
chaos.
accept that as an excuse.
No, it's you're right, it's an excuse. But no, but here is
No,
this.
I know.
That's what all that happened, right? But now I am in a much better place.
Right. And if I can overcome my cancer, you can overcome whatever you have.
I gotta get rid of the chaos. I don't want it.
Right.
I'm not gonna claim it. Get out, claim
Good. There you go.
Stop
But you're
resisting.
always going to
There
have
you go.
chaos.
Okay, but
And
I don't
anyways,
want to call
folks,
it on me.
thank you for watching us. Hope everybody had a good time. We sure enjoyed it. That lady that you know her apparently, is that your grandmother?
No,
Oh.
she's my best friend in the world. She is my life
Who,
support.
the one that called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
love her.
you
She's my everything.
remember to continue on your journey. I'll get hold of her to you to come on my show again. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. And make sure you know a couple of good songs. And if you have a
Cleans
CD that you can play that doesn't have swearing in it, we'll have you come on. Okay.
Yeah, I can make censored versions.
Okay. Good. That would be cool.
Yeah, just to have them on the
Yeah.
side for the radio.
Yeah, you might want to start picking up the music. But anyway, everybody, remember every day you are the winner.